Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, again to Steel Chevrolet here in Newland, Texas. We're recording these interviews live. But unfortunately, I couldn't get it to connect live on YouTube. That's what I was hoping to do. But anyway, we're here, and I've already uploaded the interviews on our YouTube channel for Layla Ellison and also for Victoria Torrey Castillo. And so now we have our third of the fourth. A third of the four Thump Queen candidates, Liliana, but we call her Lilli Reyes. And so she's here with us now. So Lilli, welcome to the Little Eagle Sports Broadcast. I'm glad to have you on. And of course, now it's slow time of year with no school going on, so no sports. So I know you're involved up there with sports, and we've dealt with you in that aspect. Now we're dealing with you running for Lillian Watermelon Thump Queen.
It's an
So
honor.
yeah, this is a fifth year of us doing these interviews. So I mentioned earlier we got Mr. Pettis back there with us as well. He's also another one of our voices, and along with Brad Wright, Greg Tracy, and our support staff is Stephanie Tracy and Patricia Trish Calloway. So some know Trish from she works up there at the school. So she's like I can't remember her exact title, and I don't want to get it wrong, so I better not say it. So anyway, so we have 6 questions for you. We asked the same 6 questions to Layla and Tori when they were here, and we're going to ask Janelle when she goes on after you. So no surprises. You know what the questions are.
Yes.
But unlike the first two, she's going to do it all on her own because she doesn't. I don't see any notes. I don't see anything. It's just all going to be in her head apparently. So
Yes.
so what we're going to do this is what we've done, and I'm not sure if Logan's going to be here for the last one, so I may have to ask them all. But I'm going to ask the first 2 questions. He's going to ask the next 2 questions, and I'm going to ask the last two because that last one is my personal favorite. And so I've had people tell me in the past, no pressure, that sometimes they make a decision based on how you answer that last question I'm going to ask you. Okay? So first, Lilli, is for you to introduce yourself and who your parents and your grandparents, if you want, are.
Well, hello, Lilli. My name is Lilli Reyes, and I'm running for the 72nd Watermelon Thump Queen this year. I'm the daughter of Francisco and Norma Reyes and the granddaughter of Juan and Guadalupe Reyes.
Okay. So, and of course, I don't know if I mentioned it in Layla's interview, but there are no sponsors for these ladies this year. They did away with that. So, I used to ask about who their sponsor was, but now that's irrelevant. So, so the second question, Lilli, is what are your earliest memories of the Thump Queen contest, whether that were as a young lady like your cousin over there off camera or more recently?
Well, my first memory of the Watermelon Thump was, or at least the voting. Me and my brother, we would have these competitions, and it was basically like, oh, like, she's going to win, I'm going to vote for her, or she's going to win, I'm going to vote for her. And we were always bickering and fighting. And I just vividly remember watching the girls go out and campaigning and all their hard work, and it really showed off in the end, and I just saw how much fun they had, and it's always just been a dream of mine. So it was,
Right.
yes.
And I did want to, because I know that you guys are pretty close to those four of y'all that are running, and you mentioning that it seems like y'all are all having experiences like I think you mentioned. I've seen in your social media that you're going to remember for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's good. I always like to see that. So
I feel like all these girls this year were like really close. We're a close group of girls. Like it's kind of random, but we're really good with each other.
right. So the next 2 questions are Mr. Pettis. So Logan, go ahead, sir.
All right. Who are the biggest influences, whether individuals or a group of people, in your decision to run for Thump Queen?
Well, I actually have 3 different individuals. We're gonna start in 2014 Thump Queen. I think it was 2014 at least.
Okay.
Caitlin Kappelman,
Okay.
Cranda. Yes.
Uh-huh.
She influenced me a lot. She would talk about how she would have so much fun. It was a great experience for her. And I remember me, as I think I was in 5th grade at the time, just listening to her and being so amazed, and it truly influenced me. And then my second individual is my cousin, Abby Reyes. I remember going into her room when she was just a freshman, and she had her posters already planned out, and I was like, just the dedication, it really like sparked, like she was so ready for it, and it really did spark something in me. And third is Maddie Spradling, the current Watermelon Thump Queen. I would go out with her almost all the time, literally every time, and I had so much fun campaigning with her. And I feel like that's when I started realizing that you really do have to talk to everyone in Luling. She talked to everyone. And in my head, I was like, how are you doing this? Like, I could never, but here I am.
Yeah, right. You're finding out. Yeah, it
And-
is possible. Anything's possible when you set your mind to it.
Yes,
So.
and it truly, all those girls and all the other past queens as a group, they really inspired us young ladies to go out, and I know just from an early young age that I wanted to do this, so thank you.
All right. And I've known you for a while. I know you're part of our church there at St. John the Evangelist there in Lilli, and so I've known you for a long time. I've seen you grown up. You were a little bitty, and now you're all grown, and you're going to be a senior at Lillian High School this year. And I mean, I'm really proud of you. You're doing really well. So Logan, next one, sir.
All right. What are some of the other activities that you enjoy when you are not busy with schoolwork or extracurricular activities such as running for Thump Queen?
Well, during school it was really hard to try and balance out everything because this is a commitment that you have to make, and I was in tennis at the time, and tennis is my sport. Like, I love tennis so much. And so I did tennis, but I had to push it off aside for this. But I'm still going to do it. I'm going to come back stronger next year.
Wow.
And I volunteer at the Wells every Tuesday. I serve dinner. I'm a youth group. I'm part of my youth group at St. John's Church. And then I did cheer. I did dance. I did volleyball. Tennis, soccer, and I did track.
Wow.
So I've pretty much been involved a lot with our school, and then I'm involved in Key Club as well.
Right,
So.
and that's how I know her. You know, I've already, like I said, I've known her for quite a while because, you know, since pretty much since you were in high school. So yeah, so about 3-4 years already. So going on 4 years, I guess. So the last two questions we have for you, Lilli. The fifth one is, if you are voted the Watermelon Thump Queen, who is the first person or group of people that you're gonna thank?
Well, the first person I would thank is God, because obviously he pushes. I know for a fact he pushes me, and he motivates me to go out even on the days where I don't want to go out and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. He pushes me, and I love that. And my parents, how they physically push me out the door. But it's all a mental thing, so thank you to my parents and God and all my family members who helped me throughout everything, painting, pasting, putting out, everything. I appreciate it all.
Okay, great. So the last question, and I always tell people, look at that little light right there, the camera light right there. So why should people vote for you, Lilli Reyes, for the 2025 Watermelon Thump Queen?
Well, I know for a fact that I will represent Lilli the best way that I can possibly. And I just want to be a true inspiration to all the little girls out there who say that they can't do it, that they can. And I will always have a smile on my face. I'm kind and respectful. So my name is Lilli Reyes, and if your vote isn't committed, I'd greatly appreciate your vote tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and come by Apple Lumber and come get us.
Thank you. Well, I guess I don't have to ask you. That's the question I was going to ask you. I know that all you candidates have places that you set up. Tori and Layla let me know theirs. So you already now said that yours is going to be at Apple Lumber. So and let me go ahead and say that the voting is from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock tomorrow. It's at the Watermelon Thump Pavilion. Those of y'all that are familiar with Lillian, if you're not, it's just off the downtown, the main part of downtown. Mr. Pettis' restaurant, Uncle Wiggly's Wiener, him and his wife. It's a couple of blocks from there. So so if you just can find your way, if you can find downtown, you can ask somebody where the Watermelon Thump Pavilion, I'm sure they'll be glad to point you in the right direction. So that's when the voting's going to be. So just so you're aware, and like she said, she'll be at Apple Lumber, so you can go see her there. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of goodies there, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm
there,
sure
and the south side clubhouse.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
We're going to have water slides, food, so y'all go and y'all stop by.
Okay, great. Okay, so do you have anything else you want to add before you leave?
Well, I don't think I said it, but if y'all's votes aren't committed to any other candidate, I'd greatly appreciate y'all's votes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. So again, that's Lilli Reyes. She is one of the 4 candidates who'll be running tomorrow. So if you so choose, go out there and vote for her. So Lilli, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And Logan as well. So so that's all we got for you. So we have one more interview. It's going to be with Janelle Zamaripa, and it'll be here shortly. So stay tuned.